Welcome back to Bash Bros in episode 63 of Notorious Pro Wrestling, the TEW Let's Play series, where we find out what exactly would happen if Conor McGregor started his own wrestling promotion. Oh, lads, right. It is the go-home show for the Made in Europe pay-per-view. Not Keeper Lit, like I made a balls up of. My booking notes here, I have it as Keeper Lit, but it's not. It's made. Look, it's even. I'll show you right here. Boom, there it is. Made in Europe pants. God, I'm a clown. Right. Anyway, we'll go over quickly what happened last time you guys were here, which was another 61 rated show. Went for the hat trick. 3 61s in a row. Couldn't write. It was an alright show. A big clusterfuck of a pay-per-view went down pretty well, and a good Maki Ito promo here helped us get that 61 overall. So happy enough with that. 61, high 50s definitely seems to be our kind of average score now. So let's talk about a bit of news. Big bit of news is that we have a couple of contracts expiring. All of which I'm pretty sure I'm going to re-sign. So Kenny Williams, although he has not been a massive feature for us recently, he is still a very good upper mid-card heel. He pulls out high 50s to 60s in his matches. Yes, I am very wary of the fact he works for WWE, and they could on a dime just sign him to a exclusive deal. But I am willing to look past that, and that's maybe partially the reason why I haven't made him a more featured stars, because of that ever-lingering fear that'll happen, because they did it with Viper, they could do it with Kenny. Mandrews, I have no fear of him going anywhere, as he's the owner of Attack and would not sign an exclusive anywhere else. So more than happy having Mandrews about for a bit longer, plus he's in a feud at the minute with his longtime rival Eddie Dennis. And then the Lycos Senior and Junior. Yeah, they're just a staple of our tag division. Lycos Junior not as good as Lycos, and Lycos is hella good. So yeah, these guys will be going nowhere anytime soon. It's always weird seeing him without his mask. It's always weird. So I'll re-sign them sooner rather than later. Only bit of world news really is this weird thing. Apparently New Japan tried some of the dirty chat tactics on their Best of the Super Juniors, and it backfired. So I don't know if that's going to affect their size. Maybe. Not Japan, it won't. So while I'm here, I'll maybe take a look. So I was looking at the company wars, and we kind of have stalled out currently around the 43 mark. We've been here for a couple of months, really. I think our biggest issue is that we're just not gaining popularity in enough places. Like at the minute, we have popularity in British Isles, obviously, Europe a bit, nothing in US, nothing in Canada, nothing in Mexico, nothing in Japan, a little bit starting to go in Oceania, and nothing in India. But we are still continuing to actually rise in. But we are gaining popularity. I mean, we're going up about at least on average about 1 point every month or so, maybe every 2 months. So we will get there. We will get there. God help me, I wish we'd get there a bit faster, but we will get there. That's really it to discuss in terms of news. So let's book the show then, shall we? Okay, so we are back coming at you from Cathay's Bingo Hall in Cardiff. It is Thursday Night Wanted. I went right to the brim. I've only just realized I went right to the brim. 95 minutes flipped me. So look, this is going to be a good show, I think, because look at that main event. Grizzled Young Vets versus Lethal, that's going to slap. That's going to slap so fucking hard. And I think there's a good couple of matches in here. We have another women's eliminator tournament with Debbie versus Rachel, and we also have Crazy Mary Dobson versus Tennille, and the NIC versus GTA. Should, knock on wood, be a good show. So let's see. On the pre-show, Aussie Open, because they won last week in that 6-man tag, get to choose which the match stipulation at the pay-per-view, and they choose a ladder match. So it'll be Aussie Open versus Dynasty in a ladder match for the tag titles. 45, which is okay. Aussie Open still not great on the mic. In a pre-show bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Tessa defeated Kanji in 11:48 with a pile driver. Kanji had a 27 and Tessa had a 60. 51 overall, which is good. And then we open the show with an in-ring segment. Easton Reese, who has been hungry for the gold, found people who had a similar desire as him. He found people who were hungry for gold, and they made an alliance. Easton is going to help the Grizzled Young Vets get tag gold around their waist one more time, and the Grizzled Young Vets are going to help Easton finally claim the Notorious Pro Wrestling Championship. Chris Hero, who has already said he still has issues with Easton Reese after his attack on Doug Williams, challenges Reese and his new cohorts. They agree, and then Lethal and Gresham attack the heels from behind. 57 segment, which is okay. Next up in a backstage promo, Jen interviews Epitaph, and the NIC swear to not let Mark Andrews anywhere near Eddie Dennis. 53 rated promo, which is okay. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Debbie Keitel defeated Rachel Ellering in 14:34 with a Debbie Downer, and this was a match in our women's eliminator tournament. Debbie had a 50, which is okay, and Rachel had a 42, which is... Sorry, Debbie had a 50, which is good, and Rachel had a 42, which is okay. I was kind of thinking about this match, how far Debbie's kind of come. Like, she used to be our go-to jobber for the heel jobber for the women's division, and like, if this was a year ago, she probably would have been knocked out in the first round, but here she is, making it to the next round. Proud of her. And also proud of her because she won the OTT Women's Championship in real life. Next up, backstage, Conor McGregor says due to Tennille interfering in the match last week, she's going to have to defend her #1 contendership for the women's title tonight, and obviously she's not happy about this. 82 because Conor talk good. And in a superb match, the NIC defeated Grado and Mandrews in 15 minutes when Charlie pinned Grado with the Stoked and Yoked after a distraction from Eddie Dennis. Charlie had a 56 and Oshin had a 56, which is very good for them. Very good for them. Mandrews had a 61, which is good, and Grado had a 60, which is good. Great performances from everyone. Holy shit, guys, well done. And it was 60, that is awesome. Awesome to see how far NIC have come in such a short time since they've been kind of promoted from jobbers. Their heel turns done wonders for them. Eddie being a mouthpiece for them has really helped. And then obviously Grado, who has been hit and miss, but since becoming more of an occasional wrestler / manager, has been awesome. And then Mandrews is just very good. Yeah, he's just very, very good. Next up, in a superb match, Tennille defeated Crazy Mary Dobson with a roaring elbow. Mary had a 58, Tennille had a 57. All in all, a 59 rated match, which is good. It is good. Post-match though, Tessa comes out and is able to lay out Tennille with her cast before Crazy Mary Dobson loses her shit and destroys everyone with a chair. Agents come out and try and stop her, but she beats them with a chair too. 83 because I said Conor talk again. And in our main event, in a bout that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, Lethal and Gresham defeated Grizzled Young Vets when Gresham pinned Zach Gibson with the foundation. Gibson had a 59, James had a 60, Gresham had a 65, Lethal had a 61. All in all, just awesome. 64 overall, which is great. During this match, Easton Reese would kind of come out to try and interfere, but then Chris Hero would also come out and nullify him, just leading to an overall good match between two great teams. 68, that's our best show. That is our best show. I did spam 2 corner segments, I'll not lie, but 68, pretty damn good. Best show to date. Well, there appears to be no news following our TV taping, so that's it for this week. Next time you guys will be here, it will be the Made in Europe pay-per-view, and I don't know what to expect. I do not know what to expect. Won't be a big crowd, but hopefully we shall get a bit more momentum in the European market. Hopefully. If you guys enjoyed this episode, do leave a like, and also do remember to subscribe to the channel for this and many, many more awesome shows. If you have any ideas for tag teams, feuds, storylines, whatever, put them in the comments and I will try book them for you. And with all that being said, I will see you next time on Bash Bros.